Hey guys, I'm Nelly. Come on, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see from the title of the video, we're going to be talking about our experiences being brought up in African households. And today
a few moments later,
as I was saying, as you can see, I'm here with my cousin
Tessie. My name is Tessie.
And my brother
Geshege Kamau ule mse.
na msini judge by the najua ninakaa ocha, it's because tuko ocha anyways. So yeah, so on to the first question. What's the worst punishment you've ever received at home or at school? Sasa acha nianze. Mimi nikiwa mdogo, I didn't like taking ugali and skuma because me, I've always thought skuma, or rather kale. No, actually skuma si kale. I don't know what it's called in English, but I've always thought skuma inakuanga kali sana. So ndio nikule nilikuwa ninafungiwa nje ya nyumba, alafu wanazima stima na kulikuwa na nje, kulikuwa na mbwa nje. So of course nikiwa mdogo nilikuwa naogopa mbwa na mbu na giza. So of course lazima kwanza ningekula hiyo ugali na sukuma nimalize haraka ndo ningekuwa nyumba. That was my worst. You guys?
I think my worst, juu nilikuwa naogopa dudu. Mama alikuwa naokota cockroaches. Tena anaweka kwa karatasi, nafungiwa kwa bafu na chakula ndo nikule.
Kwani mlikuwa wapi cockroaches?
Usijimulize.
Ama pengine zilikuwa make believe zilikuwa cockroaches.
Aki zilikuwa zinasonga.
That's sad. That's traumatic. Yeah.
Ouch. So me like I think it's the same because you afunge nje ya nyumba, seriously nje ya nyumba.
Lakini he had it easier because he's the second born. Of course first borns usually get the worst punishment. So of course yata hakuwa na feel. Actually alifungwa tu siku moja. Then zilikuwa gesi ukula, utaki kukula. Okay sawa. Kuja bulale.
True.
Were you allowed to cry? I think I don't know if I was. But then in most African households unaenda kule unaambia wacha nisikie ukilia, wacha nisikie umetoa kasauti, nitakugonga ndio ujue sasa utapata kitu ya kukulilisha vizuri. So I personally can't remember, but I think I wasn't really allowed to cry. But you guys?
My mom would ask me 3 questions. Are you hungry? Are you sick? Or are you in pain? And if I can't answer any of those, then why am I crying? And then, like, if I'm beaten and I cry, I'll be told, like, I'll give you a reason to cry. But if I don't cry, they'll be like, oh, manga, hujaisikia? Yeah, so I really don't know.
Yeah, so after kuchapwa, ulikuwa unaachwa. So, akishamaliza kuchapa, shughuli zako imesha na yeye. She doesn't care. So, like, if you want to cry, if you don't, ni sawa. So it was allowed, yes.
The next question, were you guys forced to greet visitors? That was a must. Hata ungekuwa umelala, ungekuwa unaosha vyombo. Nele. Kuja salimia wageni, alafu kwanza when you're small unaambiwa imbie kawimbo yenye ule present juzi kwa kanisa or like something you presented at school. You just had to do a performance as if when do entertainment ya hiyo nyumba. So yeah, I was forced to greet visitors. I was forced to present to them something, probably a Sunday school song or something. And up to date, I'm forced to greet visitors. So
Same.
Yeah, so same story yaki.
So the next question, what's the dumbest thing you've been called out of your room to do?
Probably to fetch my mom the remote while it was just right next to her. Yeah.
I think mine ni kuulizwa nafanya nini.
Oh, Tessie, unafanya and then you had to come all the way.
Nafanya? Then there's nothing I'm being
Disappointing.
told to do.
Yeah, so like my room is so far, so sijaitwa nifanye kitu.
Ever, wacha uongo. Azina kuna kitu ya ufala kabisa umeitu ufanye.
Sijaitwa nifanye kitu mimi.
Uongo, liar. Please, baba yako aone video.
So the next question, were you allowed to accept food from people?
That is a no-no for me. Before he was born, I was always scared that probably someone was going to poison me. So every time I went to visit someone, I would not eat anything. I would not even drink water. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to.
I think I'd be asked, like, what's lacking in the house? Like, why are you going to eat from other people's houses? What don't I give you? Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's no problem. There's no problem.
you weren't asked not to eat from other people.
Doesn't
Yeah,
even
it was,
in
it
this
was,
video?
It
but
wasn't even a topic.
I also don't understand,
It
but
wasn't even a topic, man.
but it wasn't a problem for him. We never even, I don't think he ever had that conversation with my parents. I think it was okay for him.
It.
Were you allowed to keep money?
I was encouraged to save, but I wasn't exactly allowed to keep money. My mom would tell me to give her my money to keep for me, but then she'd end up using it, and then when I'd ask for it, she'd make me feel guilty because I'm asking her for the money, and yet she's used all this money to buy like food stuff for me since I was born. So anyways, I learned my lesson. I don't give my mom money to keep for me. But yeah, I wasn't exactly allowed to keep money, but I was encouraged to save.
Wow. I think for me, maybe when I was much younger, like when an uncle gives you money, you can keep and stuff. But as I got older, like first I'm not given pocket money, and when I have money, it's like, what do you need money for? I school you, I feed you, I house you, you know. Yeah.
And where do you even get that
Where
money
do you get that
from?
money from? It's my change, bring my change. He was a bit much. Yeah.
Yeah, so like for me, actually had a box to keep money, so it was just one good thing. But same experience, one day I had 10 bob actually, and so like I really wanted sausage, and I told my mom that I take to a cooler to Canada Town. And so when she came back, she brought nyanya and she said, "It's cooler," and like, oh Jesus.
That was the end.
Next question. Were you forced to go to church?
First of all, I was almost born in church. My dad is a reverend, my mom is almost like a pastor. So I was really born into that system. So going to church for us was a must. And when you miss church, like at this age, if I miss church, it feels like I'm going to be crucified in the evening or something. It's just a must. It's one of those things where you don't even, like, there's no discussion about it. You just have to go to church. So
I think for me, I wasn't really forced. Maybe I was even the one forcing my parents to go. yeah, I like church.
Yeah, so I also was like, I must go to church guy, and that's life for me up to today. Yep.
Next question. Were you allowed to wear what you wanted?
that was a no-no for me. I'm not even allowed to wear what I want, and I just when I want to wear something that I feel might quasar them, I usually have to wait for them to leave. Let me just say this: I know they will watch probably this vlog, but it's what I do. So sometimes I just have to wait for them to leave, and then I can dress how I want. But I'm not allowed to wear what I want as long as they feel like it's indecent or it's embarrassing them or it's something like that.
For me right now, maybe yeah, but depending on what it was. But like back then, and actually I compare the way kids dress now and the way I was dressed like back then, because I'd have like a vest and then a shirt and then a long sleeve, then a sweater, then a jacket, then a robe, then a gunia, and then a mboshori. I don't know if you guys know mboshoris. It's like those hats that leave like a thing here for your face and then like a thing at the top. So no, I wasn't always allowed to wear what I wanted.
Yeah, so I'm not so much into dressing, but I think I'm allowed to wear what I want because I don't.
He's a guy, he can get away with whatever, so it doesn't really matter anyways.
Man, stop interfering by my nini, banana, you guys.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, next question.
Were you allowed to go out, and do you have curfews?
I still have curfew till today. Like the latest time I can get home is 8:30. Like it starts getting dark and my dad starts calling me asking me where I am. But when it gets to 9, like that's, I feel like I'm on death row because I feel like I can't even go at home. But anyways, yeah, I still have curfew. My curfew is 8:30. My dad says as long as you live under his roof, you do what he says, you go home whatever time he says, you wear what he says. So
I don't even have a curfew because I'm not even allowed to go out. Like, you know, like on Sunday after church and then the way you go shopping, that's me going out. Like, yeah. The last question is, were you allowed to have a boyfriend or girlfriend?
what is a boyfriend?
What's that?
Is it like a pet? Like do you walk it? Like do you pet? Do you bathe it? Yeah.
What does it do?
Do you like?
Where is it?
What is a boyfriend?
Where is it found?
How do you buy it? Do you like mold it? What is a boy? Somebody please help us in the comment section. What is a boyfriend? Never.
Ni hivyo. Yeah, so guys, hapa ni Geshege and just shout out kwa wasi wote wa New York,
Geshege
Washington,
manze.
kila mtu huko hivyo. So si na hapa maninja hapa nyuma. So this Indio quality kabisa. Make sure you subscribe. Tafadhali, I want to get like 600 more new subscribers today. Yeah, and bye. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
So if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. Make sure to share it with your friends.
Acha kurudia mwenye Shege amesema.
Aya, jishautini out Instagram zenyu. Watu wa follow.
Tiwashira.
And Nelly_Kamau, of course.
Ulem_Geshege.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hana account.
Ni cheza lakini usitafute hiyo. Bye.